Back to the area here. A big rock. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions or thoughts or whatever, I am more than happy to listen. I probably won't do what you say, but still. See, the problem is that all the shelters that I've built, like the Creekside Primitive Shelters, and yeah, the Creekside Primitive Shelters, have all been across the creek on the other side. Well, that's fine and dandy in the summertime when I can get across the creek, but in the wintertime, it's not quite so fine and dandy. So I need to build me a shelter on this side of the creek. Shoo, fly, don't bother me. After much deliberation and debate amongst myself, I've decided to go ahead and build my shelter back there where it's a little thicker and there's some trees to use, as opposed to this clearing that I just cleared out. So I need to clear out that spot there now. Fresh homegrown tomatoes. Alright, this is going to be boring and monotonous, but I wanted to show you anyways the sequence of how I clear out an area since I'm just using my bare hands. The first thing I'm doing is removing all the large, loose pieces. Second is I'm pulling up as much of this stupid snowberry as I can. Most of it. Next is dealing with all the stinking trailing blackberries. And obviously I'm not going to grab them with my bare hands, so what I've been doing is just scrape away the roots, which are fairly shallow, and I just pull them out like that. And off they go. I've been trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to put this thing together. And then I noticed this hazel was dropped by a tree that had fallen, a small tree, but it kind of knocked it over when that thing fell over. So that gave me an idea. Just a thought. Well, it is a little bit low to the ground still. I would like it a little higher. Stink. My plans were just thwarted. I just remembered that I was going to face the opening of my shelter towards the east, which is where the sun rises. Because it is really nice waking up in the morning to sunshine on your shoulders. Alright, I think I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do it in front. The trail comes out right there. And I'll go ahead and just face it this direction right here. In the clearing that I've already made. So that makes it easier. But I don't have any trees to, hey, my sandal just fell apart. Ugh. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sink a post right here. And then I'll run a pole from the top of this post over to that tree. And lash it onto the tree with supports and all that. And then I'll run my roof back this direction. Now those are hand-cut cedar logs. We cut them with an axe. Actually, my son cut them with an axe. And these planks here I cut while I was trying to build a pit house. That didn't work out because I did not have enough cedar to actually make it. It's time to cool off. Alright. I think I'm about done for the day. See you next time. Come on, boys.